What's going on, guys? It is Spy here, and today I'm back with another video showing you the HIDWOODS mod. Now this mod changes the game a whole lot. It's almost a game-changing mod that you can download on your PlayStation 4, which is what I did just now. So with this mod, it adds some new ores, a lot of new mobs. As you can already see, there are some mobs up there called the Volare, which drop Phantom Membrane when you kill them. Yeah, and there's a lot of different things that I can show you in this mod today. So what I'm going to get you started off with is the mobs. Starting off with the first aquatic mob, we have the Sea Rod. Now these things are the only hostile aquatic mob that you can actually find in water. These do a decent amount of damage, and they drop raw fish as well as all of the other aquatic mobs. Every aquatic mob drops raw fish on death. And the other aquatic mob called the M.A.C. This is a red fish with a light on its head that just goes and swims around in the water. As of now, I haven't seen it being hostile towards me. This is a Poi Sharp. Still a passive mob, drops raw fish when killed. This is an Orasan. Still a passive fish, drops raw fish when killed. Now we get onto the actual land mobs from here. So this is a Facret. It is a mob that's passive. It will drop food upon death as well as bones. This is a Plokiter. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it is these things down here, and this is the nest form of it that you can find. And this over here is a Ricado. It is a mob that will drop bones and leather upon death. Let me switch myself to survival to show you which ones are aggressive and which ones are not. So yes, this is a Ricado. This is a Krisha, a passive mob that does nothing but drop XP upon death. Now this is a hostile mob called the Medallion. It is a hostile mob that will do damage to you and split into souls upon death. So yes, that's the Medallion. And this right here is an Aquilin. This is a very hostile mob that will do poison damage upon attack. Now what you can do is with its leg, that you can see right here, with its leg, you can end up crafting claws, if I'm not mistaken, which you can use to shed another mob that's over there. Okay. That thing's giving me mad anxiety. Okay. So over here are snails. Now we have the normal snail, which is in the back right there with the blue shell. We have a poisonous snail right there with the purple shell. And we have a glowing snail right here with the blue shell with the green body. Now these all drop shells. They all drop shells except for the glowing one. The glowing one will just drop slime paws upon death. Now this is a Kobu. A Kobu, I believe, is a passive mob that will drop meat and bones upon death. Now right here is the Ligamus. This is a passive mob unless there is a baby nearby, which then it will come and attack you to protect the baby. But you can shed it with the clamps that you can get from the Acrylon's leg to get some of these Lika fragments. And over here is a Torek. Upon death, it will drop meat and bones just like all the other ones. And here is a Broken Fi. A Broken Fi is a new ally that has been added into this mod to help you in these extreme adventures of whatever's happening around here. Okay. And over here, we have a carnivorous plant. What they do is they hide themselves in the ground until a player comes nearby, and they will try to come attack them. Upon death, they will drop XP and a rose. And I accidentally made extra Ricado post. But anyway, onto the ores. So with the ores, we have a new ore called Sapphire that can be found at Y5 or below, and that is extremely deep. And what you do is you go in the mine and you find this. This is a sapphire ore. What you do is you mine it, and you get sapphire fragments from it. And then when you get 9 sapphire fragments, you can end up making a full sapphire. So what you do is you just basically do like any else would do. Do that, and then you have sapphires. And then with those sapphires, you can make a sapphire block, or if you want to be creative and a bit extra, you can make yourself a sapphire sword if you have not found diamonds yet. A sapphire sword does 6 base damage on attack, 1 less than a diamond sword. However, it does do more damage towards a boss that is still in development in this game, and that is Sapphire as of right now. The next ore we have is Aphir ore. I'm not exactly sure what the point of this is yet. However, whenever you do mine it, you just get coal as of now, which is a little disappointing, but yeah, that's that. And right here, we have saltpeter ore. Now, with this ore, this is what the saltpeter dust looks like. As of now, it has no use, and this is just what it is as of now. Over here is an ore called the diamond shard ore. Just like sapphire ore, when mined, it drops sapphires. Sapphires, you can make it into one diamond with 9 sapphires, create 1 diamond, and with 9 diamonds, you can create 1 block of diamond. And over here is green amber. I have not been able to find these as of now, but hopefully that will be soon to change. Over here is the landing pods that you can find upon spawning into the world. I changed those world spawns so they tend to spawn in a really weird fashion of spawning in multiples. But as of now, this is where you spawn in. You can mount it, and when you can mount it, do anything. When you do mount it, you can press triangle or your inventory to access the chest of it and just put stuff in it. So, and then now we get into the good stuff. So over here, what we have over here is a lot of stuff that we can use. So this is with the phi. So what we do is we say we find a broken phi on the floor. We hit it once, we get a broken phi. So once we get the broken phi, what we do is we need 1 sapphire, and we need to make ourselves a crafting station. And to make a crafting station, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get some wood, like this. 1, 2, 3, and that makes a crafting station. This crafting station is used to craft items related to the bot phi. So what you do is once you get the old broken phi, you go to a crafting station. It'll say trade. I'm not exactly sure why it's like that, but you trade with it. And you click on the first one to repair the phi. It gives you a normal phi. And what you do with the phi is it's not tamed, it's neutral. So what you need to do is you need to spawn it, and you need to give it iron ingots. And as you can see, I just tamed it. And you can get it to sit and move around. So as of right now, I have it sitting. And with these boxes that you can craft with, I believe, 6 diamond shards, yes? You can open these boxes. Open, 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 open. What these will drop is these will drop skins for the phi that you can use on it. Such as the purple skin. Here's the purple skin. It turns into a purple phi. The vine skin, it adds vines to the phi. And what you do is you use the skin. Use the skin. That's the vine skin. And the multicam skin. Now, there's all kinds of different things that you can get from these. I will spawn some more skin boxes to see if we can get. So this. The hat skin. This is I believe, the hardest skin to get as of now. 10% drop chance. What you do is you apply it, and it gives it a little top hat and changes its shade a little lighter. And that is the phi as of right now. I believe it helps you fight in battle. Let me see. Let's go to this thing. Yes, it does. If it tries to attack you, it will attack any hostile mobs that's in your sight. And there's this other thing as well. It's called if I'm not mistaken, it is called a doko. Now, you can make a doko saddle using 5 leather, 1 iron, and 2 string in the pattern of this. Let me get some leather real quick. The Doko is an in-development mod that is still being worked on in the current version of HIDWOODS, which is why this update still technically isn't fully up to date. The update is still in progress, as you can see whenever I click on the HIDWOODS menu, which I will show you in a second. But what you can do is you can make a Doko saddle. Now, the Doko doesn't actually come in a spawn egg. It says that you have to type in /summon HIDWOODS :Doko with 3 symbols at the end. So we'll type that in. For the extra symbols. I think that's it. Yes, this is it. So what you do is, with the saddle, you mount it, but as of right now, it doesn't really seem to be fully working at the moment. As for all, this mod is still a work in progress, as I'm spamming L2 right now, but nothing's really happening when I'm trying to mount this. Pretty interesting mob. Oh, okay, that happened. So I can mount it, I just can't with the... Huh? Well, apparently you can still mount it. It's just... Oh, here we go, right Doko. Doesn't seem to do much at the moment, however. Not like you can tame it as of now, which is a little oh wait, you can. Okay, so that's how you do it. And then you control the Doko, and it does jump, as well as glide through the air while it's jumping as well. So what you can do is you can have this, if you have cheats on, because otherwise the command won't work. So what you do is you ride this around, you can have your Fi coming with you. Let's say you see this Torek you want to hit and kill, you attack it, and then your Fi should be able to come in and start attacking it. And the Fi has a death animation, and I'm going to show you that right now. Once you attack your Fi, it'll say a Fi just broke in the chat. It'll drop its skin, have this wholesome death animation, and when it does fully die, you have to hit him, and you get your broken Fi. And to replace your Fi, what you need to do is you need to go back to the crafting station, and you need to go to the part under where it showed you originally. Instead of sapphire, there was an iron option. What that does is that it makes you unable to repair your Fi. But is it still tamed? No, it's not. Sadly, it's still not tamed, so you must retame it once you bring it back to life. And yeah, so once you do that, that's basically it for the Fi. You can have him stand, give him his skin back, have him come back, stand, ride your Doko, and then enjoy the rest of the HIDWOODS mod. So basically that is about it for the HIDWOODS mod. I'm about to show you the menu for the mod, just in case you want to see. We have the passive entities, the hostile enemies, our aquatic entities, a wholesome guide on the Fi, and last but not least, the crafts. Now, real quick, I will show you what the clamp does. Apparently, it only uses 2 acrylon legs, an iron ingot, and a stick to craft it. It says that it's used to collect items from the Lickamust or the Plochider hive. The clamps have 200 durability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself in creative / game mode. See? Come up here. Crafting table. Iron ingot. Stick. Acrylon leg. And that makes the clamps. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to a Lickamust. And it'll say shear. You can shear it. It'll give you Lycos fragments. And then with a nest, you shear it, and it gives you silo. These things. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It says confirmed Lycobot to make an enhanced Lycoblock, but as of now, I don't really see any actual use to either of those things. And basically, the only thing that's really the most fun has to be the Doko, the Fi, and probably the Sapphire. And yeah, there's also a lot of other different things that you can explore. Like the insane amount of Valorrays that will end up spawning in the sky, which is what you've been hearing throughout the entirety of this recording. Basically, this mod is just a whole nother version of Minecraft. It really adds a lot to the gameplay once you get bored of the normal Minecraft. It adds new ores, it adds new gameplay, new mobs, and it's still in development right now. It should be done soon. When it is done, this should be one heck of a mod. And this will be actually extremely enjoyable for anybody to play. And yeah, that's basically it for the HIDWOODS mod. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I'm going to be playing around with my Phi. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another mod showcase.